Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel's father worked as a woodcutter. A woodcutter did not get much money, and Hansel and Gretel's stepmother liked to go shopping. They were very short of money, and Hansel and Gretel's father was very worried. One day, he came home from work and sat at the table with his head in his hands. But his wife had a plan. She told the woodcutter he must get rid of his children. With two less mouths to feed, their money worries would be over. Hansel and Gretel were listening at their bedroom door. They knew that their stepmother always got her own way, and they were very frightened. Hansel had an idea. The next morning, he went out and collected some stones. After breakfast, Hansel and Gretel's stepmother suggested they all go for a walk in the forest. While they were walking, Hansel dropped the stones along the path. When they were deep in the forest, their stepmother told them to sit and wait. She told them that she was taking their father to pick some berries for a picnic. She was not telling the truth. Soon night came, and Hansel and Gretel were alone in the forest. But Hansel's plan had worked. They could follow the stones all the way home. When they arrived home, the woodcutter was overjoyed. Their stepmother, however, was very cross. Later that night, she told the woodcutter he must try to get rid of the children again. The following day, the children were locked in the cottage all morning. Their stepmother did not want Hansel collecting stones again. At lunchtime, their father took them for a walk in the forest again. Hansel quickly out something in his pocket. As they walked along, Hansel dropped breadcrumbs along the path. The woodcutter was very sad to leave his children in the forest, but he did not want to upset his wife. He led the children to a place in the forest with plenty of shelter and berries to eat. Finally, he walked away. Hansel wasn't worried. He told Gretel what he had done, but when they looked along the path, there was no sign of the breadcrumbs. They had been eaten by the birds and animals in the forest. This time, Hansel and Gretel had no way of getting home. Hansel and Gretel walked and walked through the forest. Eventually, they came to an amazing house. The house was made of gingerbread and decorated with sweets, icing, and lollipops. And standing by the house was a strange old woman. The woman invited the children inside. But the old woman was very cruel. She locked Hansel in a cage. She wanted to fatten him up and eat him. She showed Gretel the oven where she was going to cook Hansel. Gretel decided to trick the old woman. She told the old woman that Hansel was too big to fit in the oven. The old woman leaned forward to take a closer look, and Gretel pushed her into the oven. Gretel unlocked the cage so Hansel could get out. They had a quick look around the gingerbread house. Gretel found a chest full of gold coins. The children decided to set out for home, bringing the chest with them. After a long walk through the forest, Hansel and Gretel eventually found a path they recognized. They ran excitedly along the path and finally saw their home in the distance. There, outside the cottage, was their father. Their stepmother had left. Now the three of them could, finally, live happily ever after. The end. It's now time for test. 1. What was the stepmom's idea of solving their money problem? A. Let the kids help in cutting woods. B. Sell the kids as slave. C. Get rid of the two kids. D. Sell the house. The correct answer is C. Get rid of the two kids. 2. How did Hansel and Gretel know of their stepmother's evil plan? A. Their father told them. B. They listened at the door. C. Their stepmom told them. D. They peeped in the window. The correct answer is B. They listened at the door. 3. What did Hansel do with the stones? A. He piled them up. B. He used them to throw at birds. C. He dropped them along the way. D. He threw them at their stepmom. The correct answer is C. He dropped them along the way. 4. Did Hansel's plan of dropping stones work? A. Yes, but they ran out of stones. B. No, they got lost along the way. C. No, their stepmom kicked the stones. D. Yes, they followed the stones on their way home. The correct answer is D. Yes, they followed the stones on their way home. 5. When they returned home, what was the reaction of their father? A. He was very sad. B. He was very angry. C. He was very happy. D. He was very upset. The correct answer is C. He was very happy. 6. Did Hansel's idea of dropping breadcrumbs work? A. No, the birds ate the bread. B. No, their stepmom got the bread. C. No, hungry Gretel ate the bread. D. No, the rain washed away the bread. The correct answer is A. No, the birds ate the bread. 7. Why did the old woman lock Hansel in a cage? A. To punish him for eating chocolates. B. She wanted to eat him fat. C. For him to clean the cage. D. So she could catch Gretel. The correct answer is B. She wanted to eat him fat. 8. How did Gretel trick the old woman? A. She said somebody was at the door. B. She said Hansel had escaped. C. She said Hansel was too thin to be eaten. D. She said Hansel was too big to fit in the oven. The correct answer is D. She said Hansel was too big to fit in the oven. 9. What did Gretel find in the old woman's house? A. Precious jewelries. B. Box full of chocolate. C. Chest with gold coins. D. Pot of gold. The correct answer is C. Chest with gold coins. 10. How could the three of them live happily ever after? A. They had gold coins. B. Their stepmother came back. C. They built a bake shop. D. They moved into the old woman's house. The correct answer is A. They had gold coins.